Hello guys, what's up? There have been issues where there were problems when uploading the apps and games to the Google App Store. Like the apps and games keep crashing without any red error or net red notices in the Unity games. Like in here, if you can see the console, you can usually get rid of all the red notices, but still the game keeps crashing without any red errors or the big errors. And the problem is one of the problem I faced is like in this app store app name, if you change the app name, my game app got crashed regularly and it didn't work at all. So I actually had to change the name and make a new copy and paste the stuff and change the name and make a new game. So and then it worked. So actually I was stuck for more than 1 month, almost 2 months, thinking that there's other error which I didn't see, but there were no errors. It was just the name change. They actually should put a red notice in this main store listing in the Google Play saying if you change the name the app won't work. So if you can see like my all apps, it's kind of littered now because this Controller Traders was the first one and it didn't work after I changed the name. It was another name, and since it didn't work I have to change the name and make this one like Controller Raiders X2. So now it's working, but and the other thing, I can't delete any of these. It's a problem with the App Store. You can't delete the stuff, so it gets littered. But it's a long shot because I made all the putting all the app details and going through investing a lot of time. So yeah, and so when making a new game, so if you get a error because you changed the name, and when you are making a new game you should do as this, like you should go to the containing directory where the games are, and this is like the I have to transfer to this new asset store from the previous game. So this is the entire folder which I brought from the previous game into this one. So in this asset z file, so what I did was I put all this stuff to one folder, like because my some of my scripts were outside, saved outside, so I have to put them all like just like here. I had to copy everything and all these R's animations, and I made all this stuff, and this assets folder contains all constitute all this stuff, seeing sample resources, minimaps, and what I did was I made a new game like this new project. It was a 2D game. Yeah. The store name here, like that name, when you make a new one, this name, you use the same name over here. Like you go to the file, build setting, player setting, here the company name, the product name, you put the same name as you use over here. And when you are making a new game, like in the new project, you put the project name, this here project name, like I'm going to make a 2D one. This project name, you put the name which you are going to put here in the name, the Google Play console, and otherwise, yeah, then it will be easy. Otherwise, it will make problems. So that same name will come here in the build settings. Here, the product name. Don't change it. It might make new errors. And I created copy all this stuff. This is the new, the previous game stuff. I copied to the new one. Plugins, arts, animations, scripts, schemes, everything. Like this is the game folder and the assets. So straight away you come here, the scene, sample, resources, plugins, and all. Copy like everything, and yeah, if you don't have any scripts or anything, it doesn't matter this thing. And you make it like a new folder like this, and rename it and paste everything into that new folder. And by the way, if you have like the script saved out in the background, like somewhere here, don't try to move the scripts into folders. It will break its connection and it will not work when you go play the new game. So leave the scripts like this and go a step backward and copy the entire thing and paste it in the new assets folder which you are going to transfer. Don't try to move the scripts. It will disrupt the scripts. So yeah, so go backwards one and add it to a new file, and come here to the project, and you make in this assets, you just show in Explorer, and have the previous one here. So what you have to do is copy that new, kind of like this. This was the old one actually, and go into the assets and paste. And if you'll comply, this bar will go. So the game has been copied. Now you have to do is open scene and go to the project which you have the previous scenes, and have to load that scene. And you have to use the code and use the, I already saw force resolve, but before that you have to go to the build settings and change the platform to Android, and click switch platform, then the green bar will go, and after that you can select the external dependency manager and force resolve the Android resolver. Yeah, this it's so the game works as good as new. So that's pretty much it. And you have to go is go to the Google Play console and start a new app, and use the new name like the one here, which is the one also should be here, and yeah, it will work. It worked for me, and hopefully for you too.